Balmy -3 outside today. Get a little frosticles on the door. Replacing the heater core today. Almost got it out. If y'all have never done one of these, there's approximately 5 or 6, there could be some on the floor, of these 7/16 bolts. Pain in the butt to get the ones on the bottom, but it's doable. You just have to lay across there and strategically place your balls in this area. Little pocket. Droop them. But let's get it out, see what it looks like. Strongest vacuum line ever. There. All right. I'm gonna see if we can just leave the system closed. There's a little leak in the top, so that's why we're doing this. But oh yeah, let's move some. Maybe I should take some precautions. Bloop. Oh yeah, much easier. God. Man, my Craigslist paint job on the motor. Light. Looks like we need to take it apart further. Pause 1 second. All right, we've got our trusty little Skywalker mat here. Put this guy over. Man, that's heavy for what it is. If we can make this the topmost point in our system so we don't lose all of our coolant, that would be original. And she be leaking. Oh, let me get some light for you. Ooh. Yummy. All right, well, got a new one from Rock Auto. I think it was like 80 bucks, 90 bucks, and no deposit. So I guess we can leave this on a shelf for a million years. I'll never rebuild it. So let me grab it and do the swap-a-rooney. Hey, sorry about the noise. Hey, I just gotta share a funny with you. Came over to get a 1/4-inch wrench out of here, and you know it's cold out when you've got little frosties on your tools. Everything's just cold as the dickens. That's awesome. Thankful for these little diesel heaters. They save my butt, especially when there's no insulation in the roof yet. All right, so here's the new heater core. This guy comes from Rock Auto. Like I said, it was like $80, I think. Made in Mexico. I did blow test it. It seems to be holding. It sucks I'm not going to be able to finish it today. I wasn't thinking this foam is not going to make it any longer. It's from the 67, so it's hard as a rock. Not going to seal out any gases or anything else, you know, that might be lingering here. So rest of the takeout, there's 4 5/16 little bolts in this bracket. Once you get that bracket out, there are 2 more bolts here and here. Those are 1/4-inch that holds this little bar in that keeps the heater core where it's supposed to stay. So we'll get that swapped out, get some foam ordered, and slip it right back in. The at that point, a little bit of carb tuning to do. I got it to operating temp, and we had a little bit of steamage coming out of that duct inside the cab. And then I got to move on to repairing the rust around the windshield and the rear windshield and glass interior. Working on wiring it now. You got a gang of wires in there, so we're getting close. And this motor seems to be doing fine. I had no clue what the oil pressure is, but it seems to be doing fine. All right. Peace. I gotta eat my words a bit. I didn't realize there is a hidden bolt on the back side of this bracket there, and also there in the corner yonder, which is weird because I think it would just pop out like this. Whatever, we're just gonna ease back on this fiberglass bit once I get these hoses off, and let that, and pull that heater core off. I'm guessing they want you to put it in like that on install, because those are hidden way in there, far. Yeah, it's even gross up there. All right. See if I can get this thing to stay here, and I'll just bring you guys along with the ride. Beep, beep. All right. I got to replace this hose anyways because I didn't realize this. I guess it would be lower now, but once this goes back in, it flops over. So it's the top hose is much bigger diameter than the bottom. Looks like our coolant is drained. Yep. Hopefully this doesn't spurt in my face. Let's keep those up here so they don't go spraying coolant all over the floor. Hopefully, we just do this number, and since we took these bolts out of the front, we can just let that flex a little bit and not break anything. That would suck. Yeah, too easy. Is this bolted to the heater core? What the heck? Ugh. Maybe I should have read the manual before tackling this. Yeah, it seems to be bolted to the darn heater core. Interesting. No, it's not. It was just glued. Okay. Just years of spooge gluing it. Ah, awesome. Oh yeah, she's leaking like a sieve, yo. Oh, you know, like one there, one or two there. Maybe some up here. Some on the, no, yep, some more over there. Let's let there. I'm gonna clean all this out before I put that new one in. Yeah, yummy stuff. Probably need to run the cleaner off on the firewall too. That looks dusty, dirty, rusty. All right. So anyways, guess that is the best way to do it. All right, carry on.